Hey guys, this is Spartacus here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing off gameplay of the new multiplayer maps we got with today's update. So since these are the first DLC maps, that means DLC season has officially started here in Modern Warfare. Of course, we only got 2 maps. We didn't get any maps for, I guess, the co-op Spec Ops mode or at all or anything in that nature, though this update didn't just include 2 new maps for the multiplayer, it also included some multiplayer balance changes as well, which we'll talk about briefly in this video. I won't go in depth of what they did with the actual, I guess, changes to the multiplayer, but for the most part, I'm just going to show off the new maps here in this video. And the first map I really want to talk about is Krovnik Farmland, and this is a ground war map. And for me personally, I'm not a huge ground war person in this game. I usually only play it if I really want to get a lot of kills with my kill streaks or try and get fury kills or quad feeds for my challenges I need to complete. But for the most part, this map is actually pretty good. I've only played it once, I will admit that, but from that first time playing it, I can already tell that this is going to be my favorite ground war map out of the other 2 that are already in the game. And the reason why I love this map is because there's not a whole lot of verticality to it, and there isn't a whole lot of areas where enemies could be looking at me, and I could potentially die from an enemy from just a random location that I'll just have no idea that they're looking at me from that location because there's like 100 other spots they could be looking at me from. Well, with this map, since there isn't a whole lot of verticality, for the most part, the enemies are on the same level as me, which is basically just the ground, I guess, because the only other time people are going to be higher than me is if they're in like a barn or a house or something like that. And you don't really see a whole lot of people on rooftops either. And so for me personally, this map is a lot easier to actually spot enemies. It's not a very wide map, it's a very narrow map actually, and in a way I kind of like it. I really like the theme of the map. The location it's in is pretty cool in my opinion, and for the most part, I personally like this map. I think this is a great ground war map. I think it's a good way to start off the DLC season for the ground war players. Of course, the other map we got is Shoot House, which I keep mistaking for Kill House because for me personally, this map's a mixture of Kill House and Shipment from COD 4. Seriously, I just feel like they just put those 2 maps together and we got this map because this map is a 3-lane map, but it's also a pretty small map as well. I mean, there are a couple verticality spots on this map, kind of like you see and with other 6v6 maps, kind of comparing it to Hackney Yard a little bit, at least with that type of verticality. And I honestly love this map, especially in Domination. I played Headquarters, Kill Confirmed, and Domination. Those are the 3 game modes I've played on Shoot House, and I thought Domination played the best. I completely kicked the enemy team's ass when I was playing Domination anyway. Like, when you get a chopper gunner, you guys, holy smokes, you will kick the enemy team's ass. I am not exaggerating that. When I got myself my chopper gunner, oh my god, I was destroying them. It was absolutely insane. So kill streaks are amazing on this map if you can earn them. Of course, it is a small map, so it's going to be very fast-paced, and it's more of a submachine gun map, if I'm being honest. I know I saw a lot of people using assault rifles, which assault rifles can be useful, and of course shotguns as well, but SMGs I thought were like the go-to type of weapons you could use on this map, and personally, this is a good 6v6 map. Holy crap, I'm so glad we got a kind of a smaller map, and I mean, Hackney Yard isn't a bad map. I think Hackney Yard's kind of a small map as well, but this is by far the smallest map we have for 6v6 right now, and it plays pretty well in my opinion. I honestly really like this map. I have no issues with it whatsoever. So for the most part, of course, starting off this DLC season for Modern Warfare, of course, these maps are free to everyone. You don't have to pay for them at all. If you own the game, you just got to update your game, and then they'll be there ready for you to play. And I think this is awesome. I'm glad DLC is going to be free this year for Call of Duty, so everybody's going to have access to this if they have the game. And honestly, what a good start to the DLC season. Let me tell you, these maps are very good. This gets me excited to what the next maps are going to be later on. I don't know when they're going to be coming out, maybe December or January, because to be honest with you guys, I didn't think we were going to get new maps until like January, but no, we just got some more maps, and I'm pretty happy about it for the most part. So anyway, another thing I like to mention are some balancing stuff for the multiplayer. They did silence footsteps, not completely of course. You can still hear enemy footsteps, just not as well as before, so I guess that's a plus because I know a lot of people complained about that. They also nerfed the M4 and the 725 shotgun, which is good because the M4 had like basically 0 recoil, but they definitely gave it a lot more recoil now, because when I started using the gun, I noticed immediately the gun had more recoil than it normally did. And then with the 725 shotgun, they reduced the range on it, of course, because that thing was basically a sniper, and you can like kill people across the map with 1 shot with that weapon. And it has more, I guess, bullet spread or a pellet spread. that's the word I'm looking for. It has more pellet spread for every time you shoot the 725, so it's not going to be as accurate, and it's not going to be as good at longer ranges anymore, which is good. I think that's a good idea. Of course, at close range, it's still going to be pretty dominant, to be honest with you, because it is a shotgun, and it only has 2 shots till you have to reload, so you kind of have to balance that out as well. I mean, it kind of has to be powerful if it's going to only have 2 shots, but I mean, keep it powerful up close, you know, don't make it powerful at long ranges. I mean, seriously, it's a shotgun, for God's sakes. But of course, realistically, I guess you could kill someone at long range, but we're not, this is a video game, for God's sakes, right? We want this to be balanced, and for the most part, it's pretty good. I am happy with this update. So anyway, this is pretty much going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the new gameplay of the maps. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more Modern Warfare videos in the future, and I shall catch you guys later.